I'm Gene Morse. I'm the director of the Drug Development Corps for the University of Buffalo CTSA. And the Corps was really developed to bring together a number of resources that exist across the three different UB campuses, Roswell Park, as well as others in Western New York. The idea of providing a centralized core is that there are many faculty that have an interesting research idea, primarily to do studies in patients, but they may not be aware of other laboratories that exist either at UB or at Roswell Park. Many laboratories are studying the development of biomarkers for different diseases. Those biomarkers can be used to assess drug effects and really add a very innovative component to an individual faculty member's research program. So outlined here are really just a few of those areas in terms of preclinical pharmacology, pharmacokinetics, and pharmacodynamics. Facilitating awareness of other core laboratory facilities where a researcher could link a new biomarker to the type of drug research they're doing, and also find out other faculty that are doing similar research in those areas, hopefully building collaborations. So this slide illustrates the drug development request form. So when you come to the UB CTSA website, click on the drug development icon, it'll bring you to this request form, and below it is a list of the types of checkboxes that a faculty member can just click off all the ones that they think might be relevant to their current research. This request form can be used for faculty who are submitting grants if they plan enough time to identify things that they would like to include that really are already existing, that just a bit of time is needed to introduce them to the laboratory director and develop a plan for collaboration. The other common thing that occurs with young faculty grant requests is that they receive summary statements back from the NIH, and those statements often point out deficiencies or weaknesses that make the research less innovative and really less competitive. So by sharing a summary statement and reviewing those comments through this drug request form, we can identify those individuals that can fill that gap, so to speak, and make that applicant more competitive for the next round of grant funding. And in this slide, it just summarizes a variety of resources from drug assays to individuals who can assist with study design, as well as adding on areas such as pharmacodynamics and pharmacogenomics, which is a strength within UB and Roswell Park, and really gives a chance to build new collaborations and make stronger applications. We also hope to engage a number of core faculty, both at University of Buffalo and Roswell Park, as resource faculty. So identifying those faculty who have been successful and bringing them into the Drug Development Corps as resource faculty, they can then assist with the reviewing process that speeds up the reviews that faculty will get and gives them more chances to seek preliminary review of their grant application before it's submitted to NIH for funding. This illustrates the CTSA and Buffalo Translational Consortium resources that really just give a small look into the types of laboratories that exist as shown here. What's really interesting is that it's a blend of the University of Buffalo and Roswell Park Cancer Institute, so a wealth of resources for many individuals. The way we hope this process will work is that an individual faculty member submits their request. It will be reviewed by experts within the Drug Development Corps. The individual faculty member then receives back those comments and can then have a meeting with their department chair or their dean or both and really make a case for why the resources that are available should be accessed. Sometimes those new collaborations can lead to preliminary data that can be generated that makes applications stronger. And in the end, will really facilitate what that individual researcher is trying to do, hopefully increasing the number of successful applications and the overall amount of grant funding that's awarded to the University of Buffalo. In addition to the drug request form, there are the mentoring and training opportunities as shown here. So what's unique to the Drug Development Corps is there's really a mixture of seminars, lectures, individualized mentoring that will really advance an individual's career. So in summary about the Drug Development Corps, it's an innovative idea Many universities have problems bringing together and using their resources optimally. We've used the CTSA as the mechanism for that. The website and the request form will begin the interactions that need to occur. It'll foster new mentoring activities. It'll bring new collaborations. It'll use many of the resources that are already here at UB and at Roswell Park and really allow synergistic types of things to happen over the coming years.